guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I think we're actually just ready to jump straight into the chapter for this episode. We kind of did all of our talky stuff and between episode stuff beforehand. And, of course, immediately a skirmish pops up. What is this? It's just a regular skirmish, not a... It's not a great skirmish. Maybe I'll just skip this one, to be honest. I think I'm just going to go straight on to the next chapter. Brodia Castle. Characters are already leveled up plenty high, so this should be fine. Let's just jump right into it.
We're here. Brodia Castle. I don't see any Illusian soldiers. Thank goodness. The attack hasn't begun.
Wait. There's someone in front of the gate. He doesn't look like a guard.
Is it an enemy soldier? No, that's Diamant. He must have come out to greet us.
I think Diamant is his brother.
I've been waiting for you, Divine One. I greet you as the Crown Prince of Brodia. I'm Diamant.
Hello, Diamant.
I've heard so much about you. I'm honored to finally meet the legend in person.
It's a pleasure, Prince Diamant.
And Prince Alfred, welcome. Queen Ev's letter explained your situation. Thanks for coming all this way. It's good to see you.
Likewise. I'm sorry it took a war for us to meet again after all this time.
Oh, and Alchrist. Thanks for escorting our guests from the border. I know that's a rugged road.
It was nothing, really. I bear ill news, however. Illusian forces attacked us at the Grand Crossing.
Is that right?
A battalion led by Princess Hortensia. We fought her off, but she said something troubling. The Crown Princess intends to assault Brodia Castle. If they're after our emblem ring, we may be on course for a dangerous confrontation.
We'll have to prepare our defenses. Thanks for the warning, Alchrist. Come. Father will want to hear about this.
All right. Let's go meet the king.
Why do you all look so tense?
Father, you were supposed to be waiting inside.
Yes, I know, and I was. But then I had this feeling my boy Alchrist might be home. Seems my fatherly intuition was right, as usual. Welcome back, son.
Thank you, Father.
I wish you'd stop finding excuses to leave the castle. It's not safe out here.
Please, Diamant, not another lecture. Where's the harm in welcoming my dear boy back from his journey? Anyway, we'd best not argue in front of our guests.
Oh, it's all right.
Please, pardon my rudeness. Divine One, Prince Alfred, welcome. I am Morian, King of Brodia.
Good to meet you.
Likewise, I never imagined I'd meet the Divine Dragon. Indeed, such a special occasion calls for a welcoming duel.
There's no time for that. We have an important matter to discuss. As Alchrist was escorting our guests from the border, Illusian soldiers attacked them.
Huh. Illusions.
It appears that the Crown Princess is planning an assault on Brodia Castle.
Already making their move, huh? Soldiers, go now! Shore up our defenses!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well done getting that information, Alchrist.
Please. I don't deserve such kind words.
Humble as ever, son.
King Morian, excuse me, but I need your kingdom's aid.
You want our emblem ring, right? I knew you'd ask. That's why I brought it. Here, the ring of the young lion. Hey, Diamant, think fast.
Father, we're supposed to take care of the ring, not throw it around.
Ah, you're no fun.
Alfred?
Yes?
King Morian seems so nice.
I gotta say, King Morian is definitely not what I expected.
This is the man who's always invading Elusia? I thought he'd be more intimidating.
You're seeing Morian friend and family man. He's known to be a big-hearted guy. But in battle, the demon comes out. He's not someone you want as your enemy.
Ugh. Father can be such a handful sometimes. Divine One, I've got the ring for you.
Thank you.
What will you do with it?
I'm going to summon an emblem. Rise up, emblem of binding.
That is most definitely Roy.
I'm Roy. If you're summoning me, that can only mean war has begun.
There was a person in there?
How about that? All along, this emblem dwelt in our family's ring, and now you have released him. It seems divine is no exaggeration, huh?
Urgent news, Your Majesty. An illusion Wyvern Rider is approaching. It's dodging all our archers' attacks.
What?
Is that,
She's here. Divine One, may I call upon Roy's help to defend the castle?
Of
Is that-
course.
Maybe that's What's-Her-Face from last, chapter? Or maybe it's a different Wyvern Rider.
I, Princess Ivy, speak for the Illusian throne. I will now take your lives, your souls, and the rings.
Okay. That is definitely not the Wyvern Rider from last chapter. She's new.
I underestimated how far you could get into Brodian territory, Princess Ivy.
My soldiers are on the way. Now I will give you a chance to surrender before they arrive.
Oh, I'm itching for that fight.
Father, go back to the castle.
What? Why?
If something happened to you, our country would be devastated. Please, leave this to us.
Right. Why should the king get a say in the matter? I'll do as you ask. But, Diamant, Alchrist, don't you dare get killed.
We won't.
Well, we'll try not to.
You must be the Divine Dragon.
Don't worry, I won't let the sons get killed.
That's right.
You really are as stunning as my sister said. I'm pleased to meet you. As is my ring.
But that's...
The ring of the Sage Lord. A gift from my father. With its power, I am sorry to say, I must kill you.
I won't let that happen. It's you who will fall, Princess Ivy.
You won't surrender then? In that case, my forces will prepare for battle.
As will ours.
I'll stop at nothing to get those rings back.
All right. Let's take a look at this battlefield, see what we're up against. Okay, so let's see here. We've got... All right, so the objective is we need to defend this area. And we can't lose a Lear, which is easy enough. And we need to defeat Ivy, who is down here. Looks like she has a killer axe and a master lance, both of which are pretty rough. She has 2 health bars, fire tome. Let's see what else we're up against. Just gonna click through here and see if there's anything. Okay, you have a wind tome that we will get. Wodao Kagetsu and Zelkov, who is a thief. Okay. And that's all of them. Okay. So let's take a look at the actual battlefield itself. Looks like we have a choke point here. We've got this ballista with 2 barricades. And then we have another choke point over here. So if we're going to defend these tiles, I think what we probably want to do is put a couple units here, a couple units here, hold on to the ballista for as long as we can, and then put some units here. The walls themselves are completely impassable. Oh, actually, flyers can fly up over here. So yeah, 2 units here, 2 units here. Flyer could get by there, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay. Unit selection. How many flyers do they actually have? Couple. We probably don't need 2 archers, although 2 archers could actually be good here, just for the extra range damage. I don't know. Let me make some preparations and stuff, and we'll see if we can get some stuff figured out. All right, I think this is the lineup we're going to go with. I really wish we could bring, like, 1 more character, so I could also bring Chloe. But I think this is what we're going to go with, and I think I've got everything all arranged the way I want. So let's do it.
Finally, Horsey, you stopped! Where were you taking me? Huh? Wait, is this the castle? Is that Prince Diamant?
Amber?
What are Illusion soldiers doing here?
They've attacked us. Say, Amber, weren't you out fighting beasts?
I was, but then Horsey got spooked and wouldn't listen to me. I kept getting tossed around on its back, and next thing I know, here I am.
I'll never understand how you end up in these strange situations. But this time, it works in our favor. I was just wishing you were here.
Maybe Horsey sensed this danger. That's so clever of you!
Ready to defend the castle together?
I was born ready!
Okay, so we got another new unit there. Amber, who appears to be a cavalier.
The castle will be theirs. We can't allow that to happen.
And we need to defeat Ivy, which that should be easy enough. There's nothing on this map that we need to go grab, no chests or anything like that. I don't know if they're all just going to kind of bum rush me, or if Ivy will hang back, or how that's going to work.
I've got this.
Can you use the ballista? No, you need to be a mounted unit. Okay,
As you wish.
so we're going to bring Alchrist this way. Let's just see what's actually in our range. We could put you here. Let's see. Sword, axe. Yeah, okay, none of these guys have javelins or anything. So yeah, we'll just put you here and give you your trusty steel lance, I guess. And then on this side, I think we're gonna bring you to here. With that, you have a killer lance. Okay. How are you? 10 defense, 7 resistance. You're a level 11 lord.
Together we will
See what Roy can do. Excellent offense and defense make him well suited to the front lines. The sync skill holdout allows a unit to survive most combat with 1 HP. If unit had 30% HP or more at the start of combat, unit always survives. Wow, that's actually pretty good. The engage weapon Lance Reaver, unlike most swords, it basically reverses the weapon triangle. Okay. Rise above temporarily raises a unit's level. It raises his level. Interesting. And Blazing Lion strikes several spaces in front of the user and ignites the terrain in flames. Okay, got it. So we'll just move you. Let's see. We probably want Alir to go this way. We can't actually get anyone on the ballista this turn, but that's fine.
Yanaka here.
Bring Yunaka down.
You got it.
We're gonna want 2 pretty strong units over here. Maybe we'll send you over here.
Yes.
Healer in the middle.
Allow me.
Bring you down.
I won't lose.
And hopefully Amber and Diamant together can hold on to... Wow, they can actually just break those down. No problem. Okay. You're probably gonna die. You're definitely gonna die.
Here goes.
Oh, these are corrupted. Interesting. These are not just illusion soldiers. That was definitely a corrupted enemy as well.
That was eye-opening.
So why are the corrupted fighting with the illusions? I mean, I guess we know. The fell dragon summoned them or whatever, but... Man, Louis a beast.
Was that sufficient?
Just absolutely cleaning house.
We will not relent until the...
Ah, they're summoning more friends. Okay.
If these enemies all...
Our castle has a ballista. We can use that to pick...
Okay. We know all about the ballista. That's not what I'm concerned about, though. What I'm concerned is that they can get to the rest of my squishier units. We'll just put you here. Wait. Put you... Actually, you can go here. That way you can chuck an axe at this guy. Or chuck some knives at this guy.
Winning.
Secret book. Surge? What's the secret book do? +2 dex permanently. Okay, got it. You can go on the ballista, so that's good. Put you here. And you can stab all you want, it's fine. Not overly worried. And these guys can't get up there. So now let's put a Lear. Actually, let's put you here. Can't quite finish you off that way. They're gonna bust through this, right, like this turn, I think. So we need to put a unit here, here, and here. We've got... Who are my 3 strongest units at this point? Honestly, Jean is fairly tough. The problem is I don't have enough, like, actually really tough units. I've just got a handful. Put you there. We should be safe. Yeah, if we put you here, you can take this out.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Okay. Beautiful. And then you can come to over here and fire. Might as well use the steel bow, right? Question is, who do we actually shoot at? I think I'm leaning towards this one. So hopefully Alcris is going to get like a pretty significant amount of experience here. And hopefully we won't need to do too much more to guard up there. So let's bring you over this way. For now, I'm just going to put you here, I think. Just to get the stuff. When they bust that down, that's going to be a problem. So we'll put you here. And yeah, this will be fine. So who hasn't moved? Louis? Louis can stay right where he is for the time being. that's broken. Oh, you can hit from there. Okay, yeah, I probably should have foreseen that coming. That's fine. It's alright, they can keep sending their reinforcements. It's fine. Shoot at one that has full HP, like you. Okay, that takes care of you. Anna, finish off this one. Now, I don't know if Louis can actually attack from up here. No, it doesn't look like it. That's flyers only. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. So we're just going to take you out with this guy.
Was that too much?
Take that. Okay. Now we got to deal with this side. You can't do much from where you're at. That's fine as well. I think you should probably be attacking armor guy here, because mages are good at that.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
So we take you out. You can probably... Yeah, if I do this, we should be safe. So you're just going to go for plain old Iron Lance, because I want this to have the maximum chance to hit. 86% chance to hit, and we missed. Ah, Fire Emblem. Sometimes. Sometimes you do infuriate me. It's fine.
Ready yourself.
A leader can handle armies of these guys by himself. So this guy is just the only one that needs to go. So we should be able to just finish you off with Citrine here.
I claim this victory.
Okay, very good. Might as well bring you up here to do a little heal on Louis.
Others must need you as well.
Okay. I probably don't need Louis up there anymore, because these guys are going to come charging this way. So Louis, I think we'll leave Anna to kind of hold this point up here, and we'll leave Alfred to kind of hold this point. And then I guess we'll move you up. No. There we go. Because they're just going to keep coming, but that's okay. We've got all the time in the world. What's your... We should keep an eye on her range. And honestly, if they want to just keep sending enemies at me so I can keep shooting them, I'm all for it. Like, by all means, just keep feeding me free experience. If you really want to do that, don't let me stop you. So we'll put you here. Who actually took damage? You took a small amount. Ooh, this person's a bit annoying. Let's see. What's your range? You can hit anyone on this little bit here. You know what? We should be fine. If we... not a huge fan of that. No, it should be okay, I think. Yeah, we should be fine if we do this.
Emblem Engage.
Oh, I didn't mean to engage the emblem. I meant to just make an attack. Because we can do that. And then we'll pull you back to, say, here. And let you get the finishing blow.
Thank you for the dance.
Right? Because you can't reach. Oh, you can. Okay. I mean... I have a plan. It's not necessarily a great plan, but it'll work.
Leave now.
Oblivion is near.
Okay, there we go. Now, you will be defended. Now, you'll be protected now, so we're okay. Where can you move? Okay, so if we move you to here... You can get a heal.
I owe you my life.
I'm not overly concerned about this guy. Kagetsu. Should be fine. We'll probably bring Alfred down at this point, and Louis can just chill, I think. Yeah, this should be fine. A little worried about Ivy, but we'll see.
My name is Kagetsu. Pleased to meet you. If only it were under friendlier circumstances.
Look what you made me do.
Goodbye. Nice crit there from Yunaki, or from Yunaka, for sure.
I am defeated.
All right. Goodbye. So you're
Such tenacity. All right. With this ring, nothing...
Oh, is she gonna start charging forward now?
Give me an order.
Is that gonna be what happens? Let's see. Okay, so you could reach me. We should be fine.
Nailed it.
Yunaka's relatively tough. Like, not invincible, obviously, but I'm not overly concerned. We'll start bringing Anna down. The question is, do you want to take you out with a leer? Sure.
Sleep now.
Nice crit. Actually very helpful. Okay. Can you hit literally anything? No enemies in range. Okay. We're just going to leave you there, because you're going to be charging forward, I assume, pretty quickly here. So we'll put you here. Alfred, I will bring to here. Actually, can you get to... Yeah, you can get to a leer. So we'll just bring Alfred back over this way, I think. That'll be fine. I'm assuming you have a ranged weapon. Yeah, you've got a Master Lance. So that's good to know. I don't know that we necessarily need to do much here. I think we're probably good. Maybe we bring you that way. And you over here. And then that's probably good enough. We'll see which way Ivy goes. If any. Maybe she won't come charging at us at all. Maybe she'll just hang out back there and leave me alone. But I somehow doubt that. Another big miss. There we go. I was going to say, I feel like she's going to attack sooner or later. Okay, so let's see. You have the Killer Axe equipped at the moment. Wow, that does literally nothing. Okay, what about if I shoot at you with a steel bow? That does some damage. The problem is, I can't put my units here, which means you could reach my ballista, and that I don't want. Let's start with that. I would very much like Anna to be able to... Anna can literally just drop an entire health bar. So, okay, we'll do that.
With this emblem strength.
Because that will also increase other incoming damage as well. So there's that health bar. Are there any more enemies that have items if I kill them? It doesn't look like it. So you can't do anything. Although actually what we could do is go engage.
Please grant me your strength.
And I could go Houses Unite, and we could take you out that way. And that's guaranteed to hit as well. So, yeah, I like that. We're gonna... Oh, I can't reach that other one. Alright, we'll just make a shot at you with the ballista. Get some big damage in. We'll bring you down here. Let you just make an iron sword attack to finish this guy off, just for the experience. We already know that we can take out Ivy on this turn. So at this point, it's just making sure we maximize all the other stuff. So let's see. If we bring you to here, you can take out this one.
Serves you right.
Piece of cake. You can't do much. We could just get you out of the way. Could you actually get the final kill? 93% chance. That's pretty good. I like that, actually. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing instead. Because if we're going to use Citrine, Citrine has a lot of catching up to do level-wise. So I think that makes way more sense. Let's pop down here. Actually, can you reach either of these? You couldn't kill that one. You couldn't kill that one. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just bring you to here and take you out.
Ready yourself. Dream well.
And then, let's see if you will be able to do the job. If not, I'll have to finish with the other, my other mage. You missed with a 93% chance. This is why we didn't move Celine yet. So I'll just finish you off.
My moment has arrived.
Perfect.
No. The ring.
Pretty easy, honestly. I mean, we are a bit over-leveled at the moment. So it's not really shocking.
We recovered the ring, but the emblem is tainted with Fell Dragon energy.
Oh, so we actually got Ivy's ring. Okay.
I'll have to summon him again myself. Free us, Emblem of Genealogy!
I forget his name.
I am Leaf.
Leaf.
Thank you for letting me swing a sword with these arms again. I will do what I can to retrieve that which has been stolen.
Thank you, Leaf.
All right. So we got 2 emblem rings from that chapter.
How could I have failed?
It's over, Princess Ivy. Surrender.
I will not. There is more for me to do.
No!
She's gone.
I love how in games like this, they can just like casually walk away and, you know, you just let him go and they're like, how did she escape? You let her walk away.
Your Highness, urgent news from the border.
What is it?
An Illusion battalion stands at the ready. King Hyacinth is acting as general. He's leading their army himself.
What?
Yes. And he is demanding to see King Morian.
I must face him. Anything less would bring dishonor to Brodia.
Father, he's baiting you. This may be a trap of some kind. Go back inside.
Ha! I can fight my way out of whatever trap he springs.
I urge you to reconsider.
Listen, who's the father and who's the son here? Stop trying to protect me. Son, this has been happening a lot lately. What's it all about? Are you worried Brodia might lose this war? Or lose its king?
We're not ready for any of this. Brodia to lose its king. Or me, my father.
Diamant.
From a young age, I was told I would lead Brodia after you died. Imagine, a boy forced to anticipate his father's death. To think of that empty throne. The Fell Dragon has returned. War is here. The future is uncertain, and I'm not ready.
It's all right, Diamant. If I die, I die. Brodia will live on.
But, Father...
What? You don't believe me? After I'm gone, I know you will lead with a steady hand.
I actually really like King Morian. I hope we get the opportunity for him to join us at some point.
Though, I'm offended you expect that day to come so soon. You think I'm gonna lose, huh? You think I'm weak? That I need your protection? Oh, the hubris of youth.
That's not what I meant.
King Hyacinth awaits me on the field of war, his army at the ready. If Brodia hides, then what? After years locked in battle with Illusia, will we reveal ourselves as cowards? Listen to me, Diamant. I will fight bravely for Brodia. I do not fear death. Being known as a king who runs from battle, that scares me far more. What do you think about this, Alchrist?
Me?
If I die, and Diamant alongside me, you will take the throne.
Father, don't say that.
I will not let that pass. I will protect Diamant to the bitter end.
Alchrist.
Haha, that's my boy! Diamant, you could learn a thing or two from your brother. Fear has no place in my kingdom. If we step into fear, then we step out of Brodia. Now then, to the border!
It seems I can't dissuade you from this path. All I can do is walk it with you. Come on, everyone. Let's show Illusia why we're called the Kingdom of Might.
Haha, that's it. This won't be the last time I see the castle. And when I'm back, a tournament with our strongest warriors. That means you, Divine One.
Me?
Yes, I want to see you transform into a mighty dragon. Whoosh! Roar!
Oh, okay.
What's the matter?
Ah, nothing. You're right. I could turn into a dragon.
Haha, I'm looking forward to that.
I'd like to spar with you too, Divine One, after Father gets his chance. But that's for later. Now, we should prepare for our journey to the border.
Indeed.
This talk of turning into a dragon. Mother could. Can I? I have no idea if I can. Or how.
Oh, I'm sure you'll learn. All right, 30,000 in military funds. That's pretty good.
We'll return soon. I leave Brodia Castle in the Royal Guard's capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You can count on us. Done a fine job protecting it all these years, haven't we? We won't start slacking off just because you're not around.
Excellent. And when we return, you'll be treated to a victory feast.
Looking forward to it. See you soon, Your Majesty.
Strong of body.
Strong of heart.
All right, time to head out.
Here we go.
They're wrapping up their goodbyes.
Yes. Onto the border.
All right. So next chapter will probably be us fighting at the border, I'm assuming. I'm guessing all of us will join in and help out King Morian. All right, well, we just got back to the Somniel, and it says we can go fishing. So I'm assuming that that would be this fishhook icon over here. Let's just see what this is all about. New activities.
Oh.
Have I come to fish? I have indeed. Fish guide. Oh, it's not a tutorial. I see. Yes, I would like to fish. You can now fish in the pond. Press A to cast your line. Keep an eye out for the ripples the big fish make. Press A when the fishing float drops to its lowest point to hook the fish. If the fish struggles, tilt the joystick opposite to its movement, reel the fish in, or it will escape. To reel the fish in close, press A repeatedly to reduce its endurance. When its endurance falls to 0, you'll catch it. New fishing rods can help you catch bigger fish. Okay.
Pick a rod.
Well, let's give it a try. We will fish with Sami. Sami can help you. Thinking about there. We'll see how this works. We need to go completely under the water, I'm guessing.
Now.
There we go. I see. So we're just joystick. Okay, so when it gets the little... Okay, I see how this works. Yeah, this is a little different than the... This is a little different than the fishing minigame from Three Houses, but easy enough to figure out.
A stunning performance.
So there we go. We caught our first fish. We got minced fish and bond fragments.
Do you want to keep going?
Sure. We'll keep going. Looks like you can catch 3 different types of fish here. And this is going to be the only time that I'm actually going to show this on camera, so... I don't know how much I'm actually going to be fishing. Maybe if I'm, like, really desperate for bond fragments or something, but...
Now.
There we go. Large shadow. Yeah, so having Sami just automatically gets rid of like half of the fish's I don't want to say HP bar, but essentially their HP bar. As long as you have a good bond with Sami, which we do. So there we go. We got an eel. Oh, that gave us 120 bond fragments, which is much better.
Pick a rod.
So now there's only one type of fish left. I think we kind of get the idea at this point.
A stunning performance.
Another eel, but a much bigger one this time. So yeah, that's fishing in a nutshell. I'll probably do a little bit more of that, but I'm not going to do... Oh, I see. You can only fish 3 times per visit. Or like per battle, you can only fish 3 times. I see. Okay. Well, that's fishing. So now I'm going to run around and collect all the things, talk to all the people. I'll see if there are any skirmishes to do, all that kind of good stuff. Well, my friends, after a couple of skirmishes and, talking to people and all that kind of good stuff, we have some pretty cool stuff to do. So, first of all, it is time to do some class changing. You'll notice Alir is level 20, so we can change his class now to Divine Dragon. We could also change him to Sword Fighter, Lance Fighter, a whole bunch of other different stuff, but I feel like the Lord should pretty much always be the Lord, and his advanced class is Divine Dragon. So we're going to switch to this. This will give him stat boosts across the board. and also a couple of other useful little bits as well. You'll notice he'll pick up a skill called Divine Spirit that will say units engage meter is shortened 1 step. So essentially, we won't need to do as much to be engaged. So that'll be good. We need to use a Master Seal for this. I have 3 of them. I picked up 1 earlier, but then I was able to just buy 2 more from the shop in the Somniel. So let's go ahead and promote Alir. And there we go. Stat increase across the board. And now he is the Divine Dragon. So that's wonderful. We now have an advanced class. But we also get to do this a few more times because Jean here has also reached level 20. So we could promote him to, let's see, Martial Master or High Priest. High Priest would give him access to tomes, and he has a very good, like a very, very good magic stat. I think that's probably the route we want to go over Martial Master. Martial Master would give me more strength, but I think I really feel like High Priest is probably the better choice for him. He'd be a healer, and also he'd be capable of doing some pretty solid damage with magic. So since his stat growth's kind of worked out this way, I think this is probably what makes more sense. So let's promote him, and then he'll also not be as useless in combat. He's actually pretty solid in a lot of regards, but there we go. Oop, knocking things over on my desk, but that'll give him some stat growths as well, which is nice. And then last but not least, Louis is also level 12, and we will upgrade him as well. I think we just go to General. Do generals in this game only... Okay, so I see. There are separate... Aha. I see. So in order to do this, it looks like generals cannot get multiple weapons. In previous Fire Emblem games, generals often were able to have access to lances, swords, and axes. But it looks like in this case, you just get whatever your base class was. So he was Lance, but now he would be still Lance, which is kind of boring. Alternatively, we could look at making him into some sort of like armored knight, like a great knight here that would give him lances and axes. We'd have to pick up axe proficiency or sword proficiency, but we can do that relatively easily. So one of the over here, one of the rings, Leaf, is amazing for weapon proficiencies. So I believe what we can actually do is if we go to our emblem here, we go to Louis, we can have him fight Leaf. And this will give me axe, bow, and knife proficiency. So then we can turn him into a great knight that fights with axes and lances.
I intend to win this contest.
And having that versatility will be very useful.
I must become stronger.
Did I win? How satisfying.
All right. There we go. I think that should work.
Is there anything I can do for you, Leaf?
That is quite all right.
So I believe he now has axe and bow proficiency. If I understand the way this system works properly. It's a little weird, I gotta admit. But let's just see. Did that actually work? If we go to Louis, change class. Can you now become... Yes, you can become a Great Knight now. Okay, and that would also give him a little bit more speed. I mean, he's not going to be as tanky as if we just went straight general, but he will have a little bit more versatility and a little bit more movement, which I think seems worthwhile. So I think we'll make him a Great Knight instead of a General. Generals are great and all, but Great Knight just seems like a better option. Downside, of course, is that he's weak to weapons now that would be extra effective against cavalry, but having the extra mobility is probably way more beneficial. So there we go. Now you are a Great Knight. We also could have made you a Bow Knight, it looks like, which is interesting. But I think we're pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, we've used all of our Master Seals, so until we get some more, we're a little bit out of luck. But we're not quite done in the Somniel yet. We have a couple more things we need to do in fighting skirmishes in that last battle, as well as eating dinner with some of my allies. I also have several more support conversations for us to look at as well to increase those all-important support levels. So let's take a look at those. First of all, let's just check and see if there are any bond conversations. There are not. So we're just going to go down the list. First of all, Alir and Celine.
You're looking a bit grim, Celine. Problems?
Ah, Divine One. Do you remember the tea we enjoyed together the other day?
It was so good that I'm not likely to forget it anytime soon.
It would appear that shipments of those leaves are becoming a favorite target for highwaymen. Changing the trade routes has made little difference. Each day brings more victims.
That's awful.
I am not often called on to intervene directly in matters such as these, but this is an emergency. And no one in Firene knows more of tea than I. So Mother has requested that I handle the problem, personally.
How do you feel about that?
I suspect it may be part of my education. Even if my brother is first in line for the throne, I am still Princess of Firene.
So, what's your plan for dealing with them?
I thought I might drive them off with pranks. Wouldn't it be lovely if things were as simple as they are in folktales? But real life isn't so pastoral.
No, it's not.
I will show no mercy to anyone who causes suffering to the people of Firene, and I will go to any lengths so that my people may enjoy the peace they are accustomed to. Don't look at me like that, Divine One. This is a duty I must bear. Now then, please excuse me. Action must be taken in this matter, swiftly.
I mean, based on what we've seen, it kind of feels like Celine would be a better ruler than her brother. But who knows? Alir and Alchrist.
Divine One, watch out! There's a wolf!
What? Where?
Mr. Wolf, please go away. Leave the Divine Dragon alone. I beg you. It isn't listening to me. No choice. I'll have to get serious.
That pose. Is he about to bow in apology like the incident at the border?
Mr. Wolf, I'm so sorry. I'm sure that my apologies will enrage you further, to the point you might devour me. And if I wind up in your stomach, my allies may waste days looking for me. But I must persist. Please, though I have no right to make this request, I ask you to go home. I'm begging you.
The wolf is actually turning away. Incredible.
There it goes. Thank goodness you're all right, Divine One.
Thank you, Alchrist. I'm glad you're okay too. That was a risky move.
Think nothing of it. Your life is worth far more than mine, so I just did what needed to be done.
No. My life, your life, everyone's lives. None of us are above anyone else.
You're right, Divine One. Looks like I've fallen short yet again. The Divine Dragon's radiance should lighten my mood, but I've managed to darken it instead. I sincerely apologize. I should leave.
What? Ulchrist, wait! Wow, he's so fast.
I don't know how I feel about Ulchrist yet. Part of me kind of hates him and thinks he's really just cringe and annoying. But I'm hoping that we get some better character development down the line and he gains some self-confidence and, I guess we'll see.
Ah! One of the corrupted!
The corrupted? Where?
Diamant, help!
Whew. Thanks for the save, Diamant. Sorry to trouble you like that.
No trouble at all. However, I must ask, how did that creature manage to overpower and frighten the Divine One?
It came out of nowhere. I just started running. I'm not really good with the corrupted.
Not good with them? You handle them in battle just fine.
It's different on the battlefield. I can spot them first, then steel myself before engaging. That last corrupted soldier got the drop on me. My guard was down. I'm an easy target for them outside of battle.
I don't follow.
Isn't there something that makes your skin crawl, Diamant?
I suppose hairy caterpillars can have that sort of effect on me.
Okay. Let's say you knew you were about to see a big caterpillar. You'd have a chance to prepare. Now, imagine you're eating dinner at home, and a caterpillar suddenly drops onto your plate. Wouldn't that startle you? Wouldn't you cry out in surprise?
I probably would.
That's what sneak attacks from the corrupted feel like. Caterpillars dropping on my plate.
I understand. Very clear explanation, Divine One.
That was a strange example, but I'm glad you followed it. Sorry you had to watch me struggle like that. How unflattering. I wish I was flawless like you, Diamant.
Flawless?
I'm sure we'll find his flaws. Characters without any sort of flaws are kind of boring.
Oh, Lapis. I wanted to thank you for all of your support in our recent battles.
Oh, I didn't really do much out there. I was just following your lead. You don't have to thank me for that, Divine One. There were lots of other more skilled warriors in those battles. You should thank them instead.
Lapis, please. You're strong and you think fast. You should have confidence in your abilities.
Confidence? I don't know about that. I'm thrilled to be a retainer, but everyone else is much more qualified. I'm not even a noble. I wouldn't want to sound arrogant when I rank so far beneath everyone else.
Wow. You're pretty hard on yourself, huh? I guess that can be a good motivator, but you shouldn't compare yourself to others like that. Everyone has different skills. Be a little more kind to yourself, okay? Like I said, you've earned a bit of confidence.
But, well, Divine One, I'm not sure what to say to all of that. I'm not used to being complimented like this. I should go. Please excuse me.
Lapis sounds so sure that she doesn't really belong here. There has to be some way to help her work past that mindset.
First impressions of Lapis, I actually like her. And I will say that so far, most of the female characters in this game, I mean, for that matter, a lot of the male characters in this game too, but I haven't been super impressed. Most of them I find kind of cringe or a little annoying. Anna's alright. Citrine we don't really know enough about yet, but a lot of the characters, I don't know, they're just not really doing it for me. But the thing is, I don't really play Fire Emblem for the characters anyway, so, whatever. Anyway, Alfred and Etier.
Amazing weather we're having today, huh?
True. It's the perfect day for a cup of tea.
Especially the tea you prepare, Etier. It's my favorite of all.
That's kind of you to say. Would you like another cup?
No, I'd better not.
If you say so.
I can't hold it anymore. Oh, I'm out.
Your cup is down first. I win.
Yep, fair play, Etier. I got no excuse. Although I could swear our special workout teacups seem heavier today.
Well spotted. I did add some weight, in fact.
No wonder I had such trouble just lifting it.
Don't whine. The road to muscle gain is long and bumpy, and you've just begun. Tea time will only get harder from here.
I expect nothing less. Let's raise our teacups to strength.
To strength.
Like, Etier is kind of a perfect example of what we're talking about. She's, like, it's cool that she's into fitness and muscle building and stuff, but, like, that's her entire personality so far in, like, every conversation we've had. And at that point, it kind of becomes, like, okay, like, I'd like to see some other side of her character beyond, you know, muscles and gains, you know? Citrine and Elchrist.
Yeah! I just can't seem to get this right.
Hello, Citrine. Are you training with magic?
Oh, Elchrist! Where did you come from? Are you lost?
What? No, I was just passing by.
I see. My goodness, you were so quiet.
You always seem to be training in your spare time, Citrine. I admire your dedication. I think you might be the hardest working person in all of Brodia.
I appreciate the kind words, Elchrist, but all of this training isn't enough. I'm still far behind everyone else. I must grow stronger.
Really? Why? I think you're fine as you are now. Besides, I'll protect you.
Ah, yes. That's the same Elchrist I knew as a child, placing others well ahead of himself. However, I can't rely on your kindness. When it comes down to it,
Citrine?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I need to resume my training. Please, excuse me, Elchrist.
Oh, all right, Citrine. Something is seriously bothering her. But what?
I mean, first impressions of Citrine, I like her too. She seems okay. She doesn't seem like annoyingly over the top. But we're like one conversation, so who knows?
Thanks for asking me to be your training partner today, Diamant. It means a lot.
Of course. We are brothers after all. A bit of roughhousing is expected of us.
I can't offer an even match. My skills pale in comparison to yours. But I'll learn what I can.
We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. Constant self-deprecation counts as the latter.
It's not self-deprecation, it's the truth. How am I supposed to win against the Prince of Brodia?
You are a Prince of Brodia, Elchrist.
Yes, I am a Brodian prince, but I'm not the Brodian prince. I'm not you, Diamant.
That's an awful way to think about it. Is that how you talk when I'm not around? You can't bring that lack of confidence to the battlefield. Enemies much stronger than you will be waiting out there. Don't offer them your weakness.
Yes, Diamant. I understand.
We need to get you in the right mindset for battle. Let's focus on your strengths. You're a skilled archer, right?
People say that, sure, but I'm actually not very good.
Stop. That's your lack of confidence talking. Did you hear what I said about weakness?
Do you have any weaknesses, Diamant?
Good question. What do you think?
I can't spot a single one. You're flawless.
Well, you certainly won't find any if we don't start training. Let's build Brodia a better future.
Yes, Diamant. For Brodia's future, I'll do the best I can.
I mean, Diamant seems alright. A little boring, but level-headed. Anyway, I think that's all the support conversations. So this seems like a good place to wrap up the episode for today. Next episode, we'll be able to jump into the next chapter. I'm looking forward to that. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next one.